Hi Zithandwa, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, my name is Nomza. If you're a regular, thank you so much for dropping back by. But if you're new, why don't you hit the subscribe button so you can become a part of my family. Today we are doing a Q&A because you asked for it. Well, actually Lindo asked for it and a whole lot of you asked me questions after she had asked for it. I did put up the questions on my Instagram as well as my community page here on YouTube. Most of the questions came through from YouTube. So let's start with YouTube questions. Some of the questions are repetitive. So yeah, let's just get it going because I don't want this video to be too long. If I do exceed 15 minutes, I'm going to stop. Then I won't answer all the questions. Okay, let's start.
Baby girl, you're so fine. I can't get you off my mind. Ooh girl, nah nah. Ooh girl, nah nah. Baby girl, don't need to flex. Dance to the rhythm and you do all the rest. Ooh girl, nah nah. Ooh.
Okay, cool. I do have my iced coffee right here. I'll be drinking it while I answer the questions because my throat is gonna get dry, child. There's just a whole lot that you guys asked me. Okay, the first question is, do you prefer renting or buying? So I've never rented property before. My husband and I, after we got married, immediately after we got married, we were staying at his family house, but it was just the two of us. We were looking after the house. And then when a settle was born, after that, we decided to just buy property because we didn't want her to grow up in the area where we were living in. And yeah, we had an argument about buying or renting. I thought renting would be better, but he wanted to buy. So honestly, I feel like buying is the best option because it's property is an investment. However, I also understand when you are still young, you're still finding your feet, renting would be a better option because you might find yourself wanting to relocate to another city or state or whatever. So yeah, I think it do what works for you. But if you're obviously still young in your 20s, I feel like renting is a better option. The next question is, what do you do for a living? Okay, this person asked me two questions. What do you do for a living? When you and hubby decided to start a family, did you experience any infertility issues? I'm going to try and put the questions up here, but yeah, the questions, I'm using my other phone. These are the questions. So there's quite a bit of them here. This is all YouTube. Then this is Instagram. Okay, so to answer the first question, what I do for a living, I breathe. I'm kidding. So for a living, I do have a 9-to-5 job, or I'll quit 9 to 5, but it's actually an 8 12+4, which I work Monday to Friday. I do put in extra hours, like I think most of us in this day and age. So yeah, that is technically my job, what I do for a living. I work in the supply chain space. Yeah, that's all I can divulge right now. I don't want to get into it because I do work for one of the leading companies. You at home right now, you have a whole lot of products that we supply, that we manufacture. So I just don't want to get into it, okay? But yeah, I'm in the supply chain space. Oh, and then this person asked me if my husband and I had any infertility issues when we were trying to conceive. I don't want to say issues, but we did find something out, and it was, it's a story for another day, but it was literally a couple of months before we got married. We started talking about having kids, and because my husband already had a kid, right? I kind of knew that he didn't have a problem, but because I hadn't had a child before, I had never fallen pregnant before, so I wasn't really sure if I'd have those issues. So we decided to go see like a gynecologist first, and when we saw my gynae, we took some blood tests, and we had been together for a while, and I was never on any contraceptives, so it was a bit of a like concern. When we saw the gynecologist, they drew some bloods. We explained that we're about to get married in a couple of months, and we just want to know if we're able to conceive. So my husband was happy to also go in for a checkup. We both did checkups, and then he was fine. My results were that I had a hormone imbalance, which was curable. So the doctor gave me tablets, which was very stressful at first when I found out about it, honestly. But the medication that I took, in less than a month, I was pregnant. So yeah, that's why I'm saying it's a story for another day, because I was pregnant on my wedding day. What's the next question? Shoo, I need to drink my. Okay, the next question is hi girl. How's the weight loss journey going? I need some motivation. I saw the calendar. It's June in I think she meant weight loss, it's been a bit up and down. I haven't been working out, so the fitness part of it is non-existent right now. After I had my underarm surgery in March, I haven't trained ever since, doctor's orders. And I had some complications because I thought I'd be fine by now, but there were complications, so I'm unable to train. But in terms of weight loss and eating clean, I am inconsistent with eating clean, but I do try for the most of it during the week to eat clean. So I'd say I am maintaining right now because I'm still the same weight that I'd shared, which is 88, when I was so excited that I lost more than 8 kgs. So that 8 kg is still off. Yeah, I'm maintaining right now. I am hoping that I do get better, so because I want to get back on the road and start running. Hopefully, if I do get better, then I'll start. But it's not an option right now. I'm just watching what I eat, and yeah, maintaining at the moment is the best thing for me because it is winter. So my advice to you: don't put pressure on yourself. Just take it easy and try. And if you have a good day, enjoy that good day. You eat clean, you exercise if you're able to, and you tick it off. The next day, if it's a bad day, it's fine. Get up the next day and pick yourself up. That's what I do. Okay, the next questions. Lindo asked me a whole lot of questions. Her name is All Things Lindo. She's also on YouTube. Do follow her. She does drop such really nice family-oriented content and some fitness content as well. She's a runner. Anyway, so she had a lot of questions, which I'm not going to answer all of them because then this video will be just too much. The first question she asked me is, how did you and hubby meet? Hubby and I met back in it's been long, eh? Yeah, I was in high school though when we met. 2001. Yeah, we met in 2001. We dated for a bit, and then I've said this before, he wanted to take things really serious. I was still a mama's baby, so I broke up the relationship. We got back together again in 2011, 10 years later, and he had a child with someone else. We got back together and we are married today. So yeah, but we met, okay, my friend Zithandwa Zam, my best friend, she was dating my husband's cousin. So wayo cheka cousin, basically my best friend. She went to check on her boyfriend and I went with her, and that's how I saw my husband today. They broke up, my friend married someone else, and hubby and I are married. That's the story. And her question is, how did he propose? Girl, my husband is a Zulu man. I don't know what you mean by proposing. He wrote a letter to my mom's. But my mom inando full chicken, and he basically proposed to my mother, and that's how it went. He later on bought me a ring. After that, he bought me a ring and sort of proposed, but it was really boring actually. Bought me a ring, put it on, and there was it. He's a Zulu man, so I didn't expect anything. He basically proposed to my mom. The third one, which is the last one that I'm answering Lindo, because there's a lot of questions. Some of the questions that Lindo has asked me though are repetitive. I'll answer them as I go along. The third question that she asked me is, how long have you been married? Hubby and I got married in 2016, so it's 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. We've been married for 6 years this year. This year, September, will be 6 years married. Okay, I'm moving on. The next question is, would you ever consider relocating? So, yes, I'd consider relocating at some point. I think it was 2 years ago. Hubby and I were like, okay, what's the plan? Because he wanted to apply in Joburg at some point. And then we were like, okay, what do we do if we want to relocate with the house and stuff? And we thought, okay, we'll rent the house out. That's easy. We'll relocate. So if the opportunity does come along, we are happy to relocate. But it has to accommodate our kids because they're still in school and stuff like that. The next question is, what equipment do you use for YouTube? I am currently using my iPhone 13 Pro Max. That's what I'm using right now. That's why I'm using this phone to actually look at the question. This is my other phone. So yeah, I use that phone. I've got a ring light in front of me. Basically, I only use the ring light when I'm sitting down. Otherwise, I just use my iPhone 13 Pro Max. That's it. Who is Nomzamo? Describe yourself in 5 words. Yo, this is a whole assignment, babe. Babe, this is a whole assignment. Sihle Tlati, I think she asked me this question. I don't know how to describe myself in 5 words. Like, really? I'm gonna say I'm a mom, a sister, a wife, a friend, and a nice person overall. But I'm really shy and an introvert. So I don't know if that's more than 5 words, but yeah, that's how I describe myself. Would you like to have more kids? This question also popped up quite a few times. I think Lindo also asked the same question. Becky, babe, because you asked me the question, hi. Would you like to have more kids? No, definitely not. I'm done. I have 2 kids and my husband's child, so there's 3 kids. 3 kids are enough, eh? We're done. I have a bonus kid, so I'm done. I was able to pick 2 and I've got a 3rd one. Get right? What motivated you to start a YouTube channel? What motivated me to start my YouTube channel was basically my love for hair and beauty, so for beauty in general. A lot of people at work had been asking me, how do you do your makeup? How do you make it look natural? How do you do your brows? How do you put on lashes? And I thought, let me just create a YouTube channel and share it with everyone. But also what really motivated me that year to actually get that video out is that there was a whole lot of restructure at work, and there was a possibility of us losing our jobs. And I thought, you know what, if I'm going to lose my job, let me just keep myself busy with YouTube. And that's what motivated me basically. But my love for makeup and hair was basically the reason for me to start my YouTube channel. I needed a drink break. Where did I stop? Yeah, the next one, this is Mawenza. Zithandwa, how do you keep your hairline healthy when you are always wearing wigs? I don't know, I think it's genes. I have a lot of hair. Even if my hair were to fall off, it'll be difficult for someone else to see. I think I'd see it. But in terms of my hairline, and I wear a lot of frontals, I think that's what this person means. I honestly don't know, because I'd go like weeks with a wig on. Like this I put on today, I think I'll only take it off next week, wash my hair, wash the wig, put it back on. Like, I love wigs, so I don't know, it's God, I guess. Oh, how's the nanny? This person knows my history with nannies. I've got a good one now, so I'm happy. The next question, how long have you been with your husband? I've answered this. What do you do for a living? I've answered this. Why did you stop doing makeup videos? Oh, well, I stopped doing makeup videos because you guys don't like makeup videos. You ask me for them, I make them, you don't watch them. You only enjoy my vlogs and all other type of content, but not makeup. But yeah, I will be doing a series or something like that soon, so do check it out. The next one is, do you want more kids? Which I've answered. Okay, let's go to Instagram questions. I think I can do this in 15 minutes. Why did you start your YouTube channel? I've answered that. How old are you? This was a very consistent question. I think Linda also asked me this question. I'm in my 30s. That's all I can tell you. I'm old enough. Will you freelance as a makeup artist? At some point I thought of it. I did a couple of people, but like mostly family, and I had some bookings like other people, and the nerves got to me and I didn't follow through with it. So I don't know. The answer is I don't know if I'll ever do it, but if it's money and I really need the money, I might consider it. Do you want more kids? I've answered that. Okay, this one is, what is your advice to females in their 20s? Okay, this is the last question. What is your advice? Because the other one, do you want more kids again? How old are you again? Yeah, this is the last question. What is your advice to females in their 20s, dating, friends, and life? So when it comes to dating, honestly, dating, it is dating, right? And I think the young kids of today want to hold on to dates. Like, you see someone, you go on a date with them, you fall head over heels in love, and you think, okay, this is it, this is my husband, this is my wife. I was never like that. I was dating in my time, right? I would date, like, literally. I think my husband, when we met in 2001, we only dated for a month or two and we broke off things because he wanted to do adultery things, which I didn't want to do. Yeah, I was not sexually active until I was at an appropriate age and I understood what sex was. So yeah, I think you guys make a mistake of falling too hard, and you start giving the cookie out first, and then you feel like you need to hold on to the relationship. So maybe keep the cookie in the cookie jar for now. Get to know someone, even if it's 3 months. If they're really serious about you, they'll wait, right? Waiting means they are committed to you. So I'd wait. That's what I did, and it worked out for me. My husband and I are married today. And then in terms of friends, I'm the worst person that can tell you about friends, because I literally have 2 or 3 friends in my lifetime, and then most of them are men. So I don't do the squad goals type of thing, because girls, when they're together, they start talking about one another. Also, I have trust issues. Also, I don't have time for fake friendships. So the only people that I call friends are the people that are like my really, really close friends, that like really, really close to me. So I can't give you advice about friends. In terms of life, enjoy life, man. Make sure that the decisions that you make today, you won't regret them later. But it's fine to make a mistake. You trip, you fall, you dust yourself up, you get up and you move on with life. You learn from your mistakes. That's how you approach life. So in life in general, that's what I'd say. Hey Zithandwa, we've come to the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this Q&A. And if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe so you can become part of my family. Until the next one, love you guys so much.